Hello there, Alan here. You clicked on this video to find some tips to get better in Conqueror's Blade. Without further ado, let's get started. If you find the formation keys F1, F2 and F3 difficult to access, you should consider binding them to your mouse. You do this by going into the menu, opening the settings, keyboard, change keys, and then look for the unit formation shortcuts. Because I'm using a mouse with two side buttons, I bind F2 and F3 to them. This change frees the unit movement controls from the left hand, which already is burdened by the hero movement as well as hero and unit abilities. You'll be able to actively switch between formations with no delay, and hold a formation in movement by spamming the formation keys while you move. The next tip is to man a specific cannon on each map, so that you'll find and remember specific background references to guide your shots. If you start to remember these icons, you'll increase your accuracy from trial and error to expecting a shot to hit every time. Just by focusing on one cannon, you'll find the reward of destroying 5 artilleries pop up every now and then. Just remember to find a cannon that's one cannon further than the closest to spawn, so that you'll be able to man it every single game. The third tip is on making and joining groups. This will be necessary if you want to complete the unit challenges that require 240 kills or 8 hero kills per game. To make one, you first press K to enter your friend and group menu, press nearby groups, create group, then press OK. You can then click modify, battle, siege, confirm to make the team public and searchable. The inbuilt group searcher is really bare bones, so you'll need to manually ask for group members in a chat. You do this by using these speakers, which you can buy here and broadcast to the world channel that you want someone to join your group. For the message, you type siege followed by 3-5, or any of the messages displayed on screen. The message means that you have 3 people in a group and you are waiting for 2 more. You type this every time, even if you are alone, because there is a minute cooldown to the world chat and you don't want to send the message every time someone joins. It can get expensive, but more importantly, fewer people will join a newly formed group, so think of it as an advertisement stunt. Sometimes you'll see someone whisper to you privately, asking to add them to your group. All you have to do is right-click their name and press invite to group. On the other hand, if you want to join a group, you'll need to wait for someone in world chat asking for people to join. You can spot them even in different languages if you look for these. The 3 = 2 means 3 waiting for 2 in Chinese. To join, just press the message's name and press invite to group. You heard correctly, invite to group will automatically make you join their group despite the wording. Do note that by joining a group of 5, you'll be matched with groups that communicate with one another, so expect a more difficult game with more coordinated cavalry charges and other shenanigans. The fourth tip is a combat rule of never engaging more than 3 heroes if there's no ally melee support. Why? Because even if you have Iron Reapers, the enemy might have 2 melee troops hiding behind the wall, waiting to engage if you make the mistake of underestimating their power. In addition, 3 heroes are just enough people to bait and kill a lone commander with a single tier 4 unit. So, use a 3 hero rule as a rule of thumb to judge whether you should start a fight or not. The last tip is on getting extra leadership by shedding some defense and attack. What do I mean? Normally, you'll want to use a blue schematic and hope for a piece of armor to have leadership, or buy a leadership plus 12 piece on the market for at least 300,000 silver each. But you can instead buy green schematics on the market for dirt cheap and build a large amount of green armors, which eventually turns into a leadership bonus piece. This way you lose out on a blue armor set's bonus, but gain about 40 to 60 extra leadership to play around with. This is a difficult trade-off, but a good one if you are new to the game and want an edge over others early on. So that's a total of 5 tips. Rebinding keys for ease of access to formations, having a set artillery piece on each map to make shots easier, making a group, the 3 hero rule, and gaining leadership early on. If you have more general tips, please go ahead and comment down in the comment section. If you want to have a chat, my Discord link is in the description below. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Alan out.